we're going to explore in this practice something a little bit different. So drawing on our share there made me think of kind of how typically we might explore difficulty or manage difficulty in kind of past practices, and I think we can draw on that as a structure. For example, I'm thinking of kind of, say, the rain practice, where we recognize, allow, investigate and nurture. That's quite a nice structure for this. But weaving in this element of awe and curiosity. And in a way, I guess it really fits with the eye of rain, this inquiry, this investigation, and maybe seeing if we can spend a little bit more time with that. So yeah, let's explore here, let's experiment. So let's settle in to a comfortable seat. You might like to feel the feet on the ground. Taking a moment to bring your attention into the soles of the feet, or into the parts of the feet that are connecting or being supported. So however you are seated, just drawing your attention to that point of connection with whatever's supporting the body, and particularly here in the feet. And part of this paying attention in this particular way to this particular point is to feel into how this body is being supported and held in this moment. So to have this sense of grounding, this sense of connection. So sensing, somehow reassuring the nervous system that there is some sense of stability, grounding and support here. So that we're communicating with our nervous system that in this moment we're okay. In this moment, I am okay. And we can support this further by bringing our attention into our seat, the seat of the pelvis. Feeling that connection, again with whatever's supporting us here, the bed, the chair, the ground, the cushion. We might want to take a moment to consciously relax the muscles here. So that we're really giving our weight up, giving our weight over, giving the body permission to let go, release. And to feel the body being supported and held by the chair, by this earth. So, sitting tall in the upper body, opening up just a little in the front of the body, encouraging the shoulders to relax back and down. Allowing the arms and hands to rest easily. With the fingers soft and loose. Lengthening in the spine all the way up to the neck and the head. And then inviting a small but real smile to the mouth. And in a way, what we're looking for from this energy of the smile is this sense of lightness, a kindness, and as we'll start to cultivate a little sense of curiosity. So through our facial expression and our posture of opening, softening, having a lightness here, we're already cultivating this sense of, ooh, what's this? What do I notice? So, just taking a moment to soften through the face, relax the jaw, softening in the back of the neck, softening the shoulders just a little bit more. And then feeling this body, feeling the whole body seated here, resting here, connecting with the earth, open, soft and light. Taking a moment to notice your breathing at the center. So the invitation here is to draw on something, and it may be already quite present for you, particularly if it's something you're dealing with now in these current times. So bringing to mind a situation that's taking up a lot of thinking, a lot of thought, a lot of emotion, a lot of attention. And for some of us, maybe it is something from the past. That's okay too. So, yeah, just allowing yourself to bring that situation to mind. And perhaps just to help the practice is just to allow yourself to imagine, to visualize maybe some of the scenes, some of the situations, the conversations. Perhaps a particular element that causes that emotion to bubble up, to rise up, or the particular thoughts to come in that really kind of consume your attention ordinarily. So observing this element in your mind as best you can. We're going to have this sense of recognizing the situation, and within it recognizing the thoughts and the emotions that come with this situation. So just allowing yourself to get in touch with that for a moment. And as you do so, maybe noticing now, what's kind of happening in the body, what's happening to your sense of energy, to your mood. Are there things shifting and changing? Is there a leaning towards wanting to get lost in the story, to drop into that sense of resolving, of fixing? Is there an overwhelming sense of emotion? So as best you can, just observing this, observing the process. And then even from here, seeing if we can have a sense now of bringing in this process of inquiry. So with this sense of the situation, emotions, thoughts in front of you, coming back into that sense of your posture and facial expression, tapping back into that openness, that softness, that smile. And then looking at this situation, saying, what is this? And here, as best you can, seeing if you can just rest with the questions. There may be responses, but the trick here is not to seek them. So just noticing what comes up for you. What do I notice? What is this? What are these emotions that are coming up? Wow, look at how this makes me feel. Wow, look at the thoughts I'm having about this. I wonder why I feel this way. Isn't it interesting that my thoughts do this? I wonder if I can see this differently. And repeating any of those wonders or questions, adding in any of your own. You might also just want to check in with the body, softening the jaw, softening the shoulders, softening the belly, softening the fingers. Touching back in again with the energy of the smile. Wow, what is this? Okay, then just a little experiment here. I want you to, in a sense, kind of have this situation in your mind almost in front of you. And then I want you to kind of do this kind of thing of putting it in perspective, in the sense of where does it fit with everything else in your life. So you might have this situation, these people, this thing that happened, and then build the picture around it. Add in all the other elements, all your different friendships, your other different parts of your family, your work maybe, your activities, and then standing back a little bit further, adding in your community, your town, the places you like to visit. Stepping back a little bit more and starting to see a more bigger picture, as in, look at all these things that have happened in my life, look at all these things that are to come, and here's this situation taking up this part of my life. I'm experiencing these parts of me because of this, but there's so much more. So just broadening out this perspective, this focus, and just for a moment just seeing if you can hold everything and anything in that awareness. And in a sense it's not you holding it, it's just there in this awareness, in this open field. Maybe you can see how big or small the situation becomes once we start to broaden out that focus. And then I want you to feel the body breathe. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel the seat in the chair. Feel a softness in the body, an opening. This gentle smile. And maybe even having this moment of wonder and awe. Wow, look at all these experiences. Look at all this stuff in my life. Look at all these other people's lives. And all the time, feeling this steady movement of the breath in the body. Softening in the jaw, softening in the shoulders, softening in the belly and in the fingers. Drawing on the energy of the smile. And then just for the last moment of this practice, if it feels right, maybe just bringing in a hand or both hands and giving this body a touch, a squeeze, a rub, a hug. Whatever feels right to do. Just following up with this sense of nurture, this sense of compassion. Yeah, just having the sense of, I've got this, you've got this, we've got this. And wow, isn't it amazing? Okay, then just releasing everything down, relaxing the hands, relaxing the face. Just feeling in touch with your breath. And then we'll notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. And then taking your time as we gently shift from the practice. Perhaps opening the eyes when we feel ready. Bringing in some movement. Taking a moment to stretch. Okay, lovely. And thank you for your practice here.